Okay. Hang on. We good? We are good. Pop out chat. Live chat. That should be good. I need to give Kyle back his mod status so I can go back to the stream channel on my channel. But that's fine. Live chat. Hang on. There we go. Okay, so last time we were here, we learned we weren't doing everything correctly. But we also learned that this fuckstick over here killed all these people praying. Yep, that's... Man, I'm not gonna lie, those guys kind of sucked. Is there anything over here still? Or was that it? Alright, that was it. I'm going to assume the guy with the coffin is probably going to be a boss at some point. It seemed kind of weird if he's not. Ooh. Guessing on like how many actual streams they're gonna do. I'm assuming it's only like 8 hours though. I don't think it's gonna be as long as like a normal Dark Souls game. It doesn't really have the gameplay to support it. Just by virtue of not really having a stamina bar, I don't think you can really get those Dark Soul distances. Because a lot of the reason Dark Souls is as long... Oh, mother... Fucker. Hang on. As was I. A lot of the reason the Dark Souls games are as long as they are is because of the fact that they have a lot more like stamina issues you have to worry about. I'm very much convinced while From Software doesn't test for balancing, they do test for length. Fairly confident on that one. Oh, so we might be getting some Helldivers streams back up and running again, since Helldivers 2 is doing a crusade against the Machine Menace. I forgot what their names are. I think they're automatons, I think is what they're called. Okay, so is there something over here, or was that it? I guess it's the spot. That one kind of felt a little silly. I'm not gonna lie, that one felt a little ridiculous. I had made the leap, and it just like feels like it just stops midair. That one I'm not sure how I feel about personally. Alright, let's just move forward for now. Stagger values make this a lot easier too. Not necessarily a bad thing. I do believe one of the issues a lot of Dark Souls games have is when like the minimal enemies here end up being a little more tedious than they need to be. For sure, is always one of their issues. Okay, I think we still have to head up here regardless. That must open up a whole new area then. Yeah, because there's nothing for me over there. What's up, fam? I was gonna say, it looks like, hang on. Looks like freaking, Kyle isn't joining. Seems to be busy at night, so we'll pop over to the actual YouTube channel, stream channel. If he ends up showing up later on, I'll let him rejoin. Normally don't stream on these days, so I'm not really expecting anyone to show up tonight. But it is what it is. Yeah, it's just a Dark Souls clone called AI Limit. Got it while it was on sale. So I'll probably get that Anakin bundle later, just for the ships. I mean, like, I do need Separatists for my Grievous team, because I don't really have a Grievous team right now, so I could really use the Separatists. But yeah, it unlocks once you get 4 million. I didn't check the Padme pack. Didn't really need it. Okay, this is gonna be stupid. Oh, okay, cool. I already got it. I got as I got it, it turned me to 4 mil. So I can probably freaking get Galactic Legend Rey pretty soon. Unfortunately, yeah, you if you can't get the Kylo Ren pack, it just is what it is. Open that door. You should check the Reddit, because I didn't think that you lost access to packs as your level went up. That seems kind of fucking stupid. But just to be on the safe side, yeah, I got the Rey pack before I got to 4 million, just to be on the safe side. Oh, that's a character.
Master Lost Kid. Did I fall asleep? Who's there? A blader? Arissa. Arissa.
I would definitely like ask about that, because
Well,
that'd be fucking lame.
Who is Lost Kid?
You don't know about Lost?
Yes.
This is weird. I heard Asteria has been out of... Well, that explains what... And you know what? You don't even have... And your spell frame is a sorry... There's a branch in this building. Hurry up and get changed. Poor thing. There's a branch in the... Poor thing.
Hello, Red Dusk. How you doing? That's good. Yeah. Normally I'd be playing Rivals with Newhin at this point, but Newhin unfortunately has to sleep early, so here we are doing some more AI Limit. I think I started a Dino Crisis stream, but I have to go re-download all the emulators and shit again, unfortunately. Yeah, that's my one issue with Dark Souls games, is that if you fucking go to one of these areas... Oh! Motherfuckers. The roll is a lot more generous in this game than it is in Dark Souls, for sure. Let's see if she has extra dialogue now that we've changed into the Blader. That's stupid. Red Dust, that's not a fair question, bro. Why would you ask something like that? Fuck. Also, hello, Jeremy. Hope you had a nice birthday. Fuck. Is it? Is Jill gonna lose? Woo, woo. Oh, what the fuck? Looks like they'll probably, yeah, I'll say they'll do it back here. Oh, bullshit. Heard about that. Pain is temporary, pride is forever. A gorilla will kill you 9 times out of 10, though. Like, if you're fighting... Oh, we got a new weapon. If you're fighting like a gorilla, it'll probably kill you. Hello, Kyle. You were busy, it seemed like, so I dropped over to the normal stream for VC. No one showed up, of course, because I'm just alone. Oh, what the fuck? That guy's still alive? Oh, oh, hang on. Bitch. Okay. Since apparently, I do have to give you your mod status back one of these days. Oh, son of a bitch. Can I level up off that or no? Hang on. I have to set this up. Truck Simulator win? Never. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, so I'll tab out. Okay. Leave chat open. Go back to that limit. There we go. Well, to be fair, most Souls game protagonists don't look strong on paper. Use case truck level. Bro, I'm telling you, he's gonna be fucking Ichigo and everyone's gonna be fucking mad. Trust. The fact that there's no backstabs in combat is kind of an interesting decision. That's good. We don't need to go through there again. And how are you doing, Kyle?
I'm very tired.
Let's see. Good damage increase. Actually might be worth losing the life. Grand Arena stream when? Never. Oh wait, did they just change the lighting on that area? Was there fog back there? I know it's a slight change. We'll see how that battle goes about it. I'm not...
There's not a single passerby, and all the merchants have fled.
Huh?
We're screwed.
Who's talking?
Let's try taking down some neckers before biting the dust.
Oh, motherfucker, I saw you, but I didn't think you were that fucking close. You know, these are a bunch of Buddhist fucking monks. Like, last I checked, Buddhist monks don't fucking fight people on fucking jetpacks.
Are you expecting to do a Fox finish?
a little more with their hands than, you know, what I'm currently doing. Fuck you. Oh my word! Holy fuck!
No, I mean for the death battle.
Oh, what do you mean?
So you're expecting them to try and make it sound a lot closer than what it actually is?
Well, I mean, that's what Death Battle does in general. Even if they don't believe that behind the scenes, that's kind of been Death Battle's whole, like, fucking shtick. Was like...
Isn't the only fight they did that with was fucking Homelander and Omni-Man, where they literally just said that this is a massive stomp, and then the Superman comic happened?
Yeah. Although, to be fair, the Superman comic seems to imply that Homelander's being amped by Omega energy. This would just mean that... All this would mean is that if you were to equalize Homelander and Superman, there's a good chance Homelander actually beats him.
It's not what you want to hear.
That is not the person you want to lose to in an equalized scenario, no.
No, you don't want to lose.
No!
You don't want to lose the giant, like, man baby.
Motherfuckers! Holy shit. I think I'm just dead, yeah.
So, you know who you were telling me when cursors die, they explode in the dust?
Yeah.
So I read the chapter that the Fate came from, not the one in the previous series, but in Modelo.
Yep.
And I don't know if people noticed this in the panel before the big explosion, but they're turning into dust on the panel before it.
Are they?
Yes.
I did not see that. They did have Master Chief and Doomslayer. It may look like a stomp. I can't help but wonder if they have spite matchups behind the scenes that they just fucking despise, so they insist on not trying to represent them, like, as close. Because there are tons of matchups where they will go out of their... Fuck off. Holy shit. I'm just gonna skip that section. I fucking hate the jetpack guys in this fucking map. Actually fucking absurd.
Well, let's put it this way for the Master Chief and Doomslayer one. They completely fucked that up, specifically because they tried to scale the Doomslayer to the Crucible Blade.
It was definitely one of the weirdest fucking arguments they could have made. I don't know what they were thinking. Again, that's the weird part about Death Battles, that sometimes they're like super down to earth and simple, and then other times they're like, have the weirdest fucking take that like no power scaler would ever fucking say. There's like no in between for them. They're either straight fucking basic. Storm versus Korra was a stomp just by looking at the analysis. Well, that was just a stupid match to begin with.
Because no one wanted Storm versus Korra to begin with. Everybody wanted, like, Korra versus Delsin. Nobody wanted fucking Storm. That was a fight to try and find someone for Storm. That had nothing to do with Korra. That was really them, like, wanting to use Storm. And they couldn't find anyone, so they used, like, the closest thing they could. Like, have you noticed that they'll do some fights where it's like, you can tell that this fight is only to showcase one character, but they need to try and find someone at least, like, as close as possible to the other one?
Yeah.
It's literally what happened with Megatron vs. Frieza, because they have nothing in common. And depending on the version of Megatron, it would have just been way more thematical to use Vilgax.
The Mask versus Deadpool's intentionally a stomp. Who won that one? Was it the Mask or was it Deadpool?
The Mask.
I watched the Iron Lug video. The sub did have a lot of features that were in the movie. The sub had all the features from the movie. It's just that the console looked different. Wait, the Mask won? Oh my word! Enough with the fucking poison! I want to make this fucking clear. A fucking developer went through Dark Souls and decided, yeah, bro, I want to add a fucking poison section to my game. It's only the worst part of every fucking Dark Souls game. How'd you know? Holy shit!
Yeah, the Mask one was pretty much them being like, well, Deadpool can't get over the Mask, like, reality warping. It's like, no shit. Why'd you even do that? Who the fuck was asking for this fight? But yet, who the fuck asked for Deadpool to come back 2 more times to fight a pony and fucking the Mask?
I'm actually gonna say I feel like Deadpool should have been in the Mask, just because like the Mask can be beaten in his own comic by brute force. Yeah, I don't care. We're just gonna run forward. It's actually impressive how like a developer had access to Dark Souls and all of the flaws with some of the most unfun sections in the game, and then decided to just recreate all those unfun sections in the one area, and we're not even like at the end of the game yet. It's actually insane. Bro, I don't even think that gun works right now. Oh, you know, what am I doing? Why am I even fighting this? Hey, I'm completely down with a matchup for 2. Oh, no! Fuck you! I should have seen that second swing coming. Motherfucker, there we go. Hey, I'm completely down with the match between 2 characters who are both completely different. Not all matchups need to have both characters be the same. No, and they don't have to be. But the problem is that, like, Death Battle kind of thrives on the idea of a good matchup. And when you create a matchup that's a massive one-sided stomp, it's really hard to, like, make that a good matchup, if that makes sense.
Well, here's the thing, like, not all thematical matchups are going to be close.
Also,
That's just like what happens. But there's a difference between having like a good thematical matchup where it's a stomp and just like a fight where you just want to smash your toys together and they have like very little in common.
Fabian.
You can do those fights, they're just not very interesting.
So now that you've seen the Iron Lung lore, how do you feel about the movie? Because, no! Oh my word! Game, fuck off with this shit! Oh my word, am I gonna just fucking die here? Holy fuck. Yep. Alright, fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, fuck out of here. Dick. The lore behind Big Head vs. Deadpool that Wisdom Boomstick wanted to get rid of Deadpool for good. I'm gonna be honest, like...
Well, they should only care about that if they think that their fights have continuity.
They do.
Some do.
No,
Some don't.
It was after a certain season that all of Dead... I think it was the season before they went independent, or the one before that one. But at some point along the way, Death Battle decided to become more of a narrative-driven experience. Like that's not even up for debate. That is undeniable. I assure you guys, the maid uniform is strictly for the stats. Oh, we get the default hair back. I actually forgot this was my hair. 1 Minute Melee had narrative? Did it? I thought 1 Minute Melee was supposed to come back.
The animators didn't like the working conditions in the scroll attack.
Random fucking boss fight?
That's why, like, they did their own, that's why they moved to DBX, because DBX was supposed to replace 1 Minute Melee, and then they ended up dropping DBX.
Did they ever confirm why DBX got dropped, or were we just, like, kind of left to assume?
Yeah, they're poor ratings, and, like, they got sick of people shitting on their animations.
To be fair, DBX's animations were such a departure from the standard Death Battle flair that, like, I don't know what they were expecting.
No, let's call it what it is. It was such a departure from, like, the actual like good sprite fights you would get from 1 minute melee.
Yeah, 1 minute melee was better than fucking DBX. Like, why bother with the 3D animation if you're just gonna make such a piss? What the fuck? Okay.
Well, the problem is that most of them weren't even 3D. Most of them were sprite fights, but they looked like fucking shit.
I only remember the first one. Dude, what the fuck? This guy's use of lighting is actually pretty good. No! Oh, I thought that was going to be an energy beam for a second there. Okay,
Like,
I'm
how do I-
gonna be here.
How do I put some of DBX's animations in a way that's nice? If you and me were to have made the animations, I would have told you that that was a great job.
Well, yeah,
but when
because
you-
we're one
but-
person.
But when you hear that competent animators who have done this for years are doing these like fights where they just get to have fun and fuck around and they don't have to follow like a script, no, this is dog shit. There's no reason they should be this janky.
Shit. No, you're right, you're right.
Because I think what it was supposed to be like an animation promotion to show you like all the new animes that are gonna come to Death Battle, and it's just like, fuck, if this is who you're getting to animate the Death Battles, man, that's a bleak future.
Well, I just remember the first one they did because it was for the Dante and Bayonetta Death Battle where they randomly had the other characters show up and then they just dip because they do a DBX. Hang on, guys.
Hey, well, it'll be interesting. Actually, no, because he's gone now, so it'll be interesting to see who they get to do the 3D fights now that, like, Devil Artemis can't, like, half-ass his way through more fights and complain of, like, oh, I'm not good at hand-to-hand combat.
Damn, bro, just really fucking just throw him under the bus like that.
It's the easiest form of animation, and it's the least amount of imagination needed.
But, like, if you don't get the choreography right, it just doesn't look good.
When you're doing characters where they do nothing but throw beams at each other, like Dragon Ball, you need to be like, unironically, like more outside the box of how you want to present that fight, because that's what would make that more fun compared to like a hand-to-hand combat. And if he can't even get like the simple ones correct for characters that he liked, like Kratos and Ashura, the two easiest characters that I would argue to do an actual like choreography on, it's pretty fucking bleak. Because it was funny watching you be in denial until you came to the realization all of the shit 3D ones were made by him.
Well, because I know Devil Artemis isn't a bad animator. He's good. Like, he has his own YouTube channel and everything. It's not like he's bad at it. It's just that, man, the 3D fights just were not for him. Woman Melee is on Huan's Dojo channel, but it's on a Model vs. Aizen cliffhanger. I wonder what the max level. I wonder if the max level in this game is 99 or not, because I'm already pretty high up. How dare you, Sparta? But yeah, no, because Death Battle has been making lore since. I mean, they've confirmed the final episode for Death Battle is going to be Wiz versus Boomstick. I don't really know.
No, that's not what I mean by narrative. What I mean by narrative is like between the combatants.
Oh yeah, no, there's a.
Some of the characters will have continuity between the fights.
That's because most
Others-
characters don't get a rerun though. Like Goku versus Superman, as far as I remember, has continuity between all three of their fights.
That one does, but then you have like the 9 appearances of Batman.
Earthquake. What happened?
Hasn't Batman lost most of his fucking fights anyways?
I think he won. I think the only one he actually won was Captain America. And you can even argue now to this day that that's kind of wrong, depending on how you want to scale Captain America.
Oh yeah. Death Battle still has Daitamachi and Torian Crawford for 3D fights. Does it-
Torian is going to be very much, if he's in the mood to do it, he's less part of the team and more of a what's it called? Not a. He's an animator for hire now, rather than part of the team.
Which is probably for the
Because
best.
as far as I remember with Torian, he left those people on real bad terms, but apparently he's back now.
It's been ages since I've
Well,
seen
he's the
you.
one who did Dante versus
My
Clive.
name's Christina. What's your
Iris.
So yep.
Which is weird because that was shit, but he also did Dante vs Bayonetta, and that was actually like good.
Branches? No.
Chasing down.
Yeah. Rumor has it that the Necros appeared in Havenswell over a century. It was the Pilgrims who came up with the name. They believed they were the spirits of the dead, rising up to. However, their bodies are made of.
I see.
I've been trying to unwrap. The last time they made a big move, they wiped out the entire eastern part of Havenswell. They're always on the hunt. No one knows. Their invasion of the sunken city is a golden
That
opportunity.
Tamachi
to
was the one who
learn
did
more
Ash
about
vs
their
Yugi's
patterns.
finale.
Patterns?
Look here. The walls of
He
the
did a good
are
job.
obviously damaged, but there's look closely.
I think bro heard Dante lose and purposely made that fight shit.
It means this
Bro,
is
I'm
definitely
fairly
not
confident
this
he's more of a
location. If I
Clive
follow this
fan.
trail- If you're heading into the city, consider it a gift from your senior. I'll keep investigating.
I'm fairly confident he's more of a Clive fan. Just call it a hunch.
Well, the hunch, I think the research team was as well.
Yeah, they were. So, I think I mentioned this last time. I have completed my 16. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck you. Fuck you, fucking sea serpent. So I think I mentioned this last time. I did complete my 16 research. I just gotta start writing out the... I should write a script. I don't want to freeball it because I don't want to be like wasting like time just randomly talking. But man, it's been a while since I've actually written
Why
a
aren't
proper
you-
script.
What do you mean? You don't write scripts? You just fucking like do dot points?
I write scripts. You don't? You write dot points or?
No, I do full scripts because I don't trust myself to do dot points because I get distracted easy and then I'll remember stuff and then I'll want to like add it in and then I'll get lost.
I write scripts because if I do dot points, I'll just be rambling on for too long. Because like, I can say a lot on any topic, especially if I'm really got some investment in it, and I have a lot of investment in this one, so I don't want a 12-minute video or perhaps even 15-minute AP video going on for an hour, if that makes sense. The problem is that with scripting is I tried to write my commentary into the script so I can at least have like a few moments of like me outside of just, ooh, that's... Fuck, I do not want to fight that. Alright, let's get this over with. Oh, it's a pufferfish!
No, that was absolutely fucking funny yesterday, the conversation after you left between me and Mangler. Because we were talking about video editing and he's just like, yeah, if I'm focused, I think I can knock out a couple of videos in a day. And I'm just like, oh, you poor sweet child.
Yeah,
I can't
if you
wait.
have no job and you're doing nothing else the whole time.
Well, it's also like, you poor sweet child, I can't wait for you to start editing your own videos and seeing how long the fucking process is.
Yeah, no, it takes forever.
Because I tried to tell him yesterday, it's like, you poor sweet child, you might think that it comes down to like time efficiency. You can be as time efficient as you want. Sometimes you gotta edit 5 minutes worth of shit and it takes like 40 minutes.
Yeah, especially if you want it to look good. Or at least presentable, not even good. I was kind of surprised there's no laser beam attack yet in this game. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But yeah, no, I don't think he'll be able to do what he thinks he can do.
No, it'll be very interesting to see his opinion when he actually starts doing it, because I thought when I I kept it to myself, but I thought like maybe I could get like maybe half the video done in a day when I started editing, and then I started editing, and I'm just like, wow, this is a fucking process.
Oh yeah, no. Who's more likely to crash out, Mangler or Kyle? Mangler.
Depends on the match.
Mangler.
What a fool. Mundane. The true salvation. The true.
Oh no. They all believe in a random ink god. Oh no. But yeah, no. Yeah, so hopefully by the end of February, I'll be done with all the Clive and 16 stuff. And then if Logos release... I will talk about Logos, but if Logos doesn't give me enough information to make a new video, I'll just make like a live stream going over like, hey, so this is what happened in Logos. Might even make a few versus matchups since I fucking did all the research.
I still think that we should do like a proper video going over like Clive going through the Final Fantasy protagonists and then the Final Fantasy villains, see who he could actually like stand up to. So when we get to 10, are we just gonna? So, are we doing? Are we gonna be doing? What's his name? His name starts with S. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can see the name. I just can't think of it.
From Final Fantasy X?
Yes.
Seymour?
Yes. So would we be doing Seymour, Sin, or just putting him up against Jacked?
Seymour, because Seymour's the villain. Some Dipstick says, no, actually, it's Jet. Whenever Dissidio releases a game, when 10's involved, Seymour is the villain character. Even if Jet's also a villain, he would not be the one we would start with.
I mean, in Dissidia, they've never had Seymour in there. It's always been Jack.
No, it's constantly been Seymour.
I've never seen Seymour in Dissidia. I've always seen Jack, though.
I'm fairly confident Seymour is in the most recent one, and he's also in... Fuck! I'm fairly confident Seymour's in the more recent ones. The reason Seymour wasn't in the originals? Oh, hang on. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let me just look it up. I could have sworn Seymour was an NT. Yeah, so you're already wrong, since he was in 012.
Was he?
Yeah. Is he not in NT? Oh, weird. He might not be in NT. Jet's in NT, but he might not be. That's weird. I could have sworn he was the villain character for 10.
Hmm.
It is what it is. Which Final Fantasy protagonist should come back as a villain? None of them really? They're all... There's not really a reason for them to be a villain by the end of their games for the most part. I mean, if you want to get technical, technically Jack comes back as a villain. Technically.
But then you have timeline shenanigans.
Well, it's like, yeah, because like at the end of your game in a DLC, you become the bad guy, technically. Mangler doesn't really crash out that much. Mangler doesn't crash out that much because you guys don't talk to him as much as I do. But trust me, if any...
As much as we... Trust me, depending on what topic you bring up to him, he can go on for like half an hour without taking a breath.
If you were to like point a gun to my head and tell me which one of them crashes out more, it would be Mangler. Ah, there we go. Stairs. notes aren't really doing anything for me. Because Mangler will also crash out on games. Like, I don't know if you like. It's not just power scaling. Mangler is much more likely to find problems in games and crash out over them. The reason we stopped playing Space Marine on Thursdays is because Mangler crashed out on Space Marine. Like, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but like, I'm just being he crashed out on Marvel Rivals as well. Yeah, like no, that's why Mangler just crashes out more often.
Yep. If you are Spells, like he crashed it out when they played zombies.
Is this an area? No, it's fine. Alright, we gotta fight this guy now. Now, I don't mind that he crashes out the way he does, but like, yeah, no, like if you were to ask me the question, I'll just tell you that Kyle crashes out less.
Well, it's also the thing of like, he has a habit of not picking a hill to die on. He thinks every hill should be made to die on.
Couple this with the
That's
fact
why
that he is incredibly confident in his own opinions, and you have a man who will fight a lot on every hill. Nothing necessarily
It's kind
wrong
of
with that, but
it's like nothing we're saying here is nothing that we wouldn't like say to him, but it's also the reason of like, hey, pop off, King. Like, if you feel so strongly about this, I'm not gonna fucking debate you over it. It's not.
If you've
not worth my
ever,
time.
yeah, if you've
It's
ever
not
seen
worth
on the
my time.
streams when Mangler starts going off, how sometimes we don't like contest it even if we disagree. Because like in the Space Marine stream, I don't say anything about Mangler's like opinions on it because I just know better. That's
There
not
are
to say
certain,
that he's wrong. Just
Well, it's also like there are certain things he'll say in terms of like scaling with all three of us together, and it's just like, it's not worth fucking arguing. This stream's already gonna be long enough.
I do want to be clear. We are all comfortable with disagreeing with each other and stuff like that. So I should reiterate.
We've done it for years. We're not a hive mind.
What the
It's even taller
fuck?
than a building.
Like there are
that
things
also
that I
Crow?
argue for
That's
that
tentacles,
Zim and
okay,
Mangler give me the side eye about, and there are things that Zim will argue about that me and Mangler give him the side eye about.
Like, it just is what it is. When you have a good, healthy sort of communication with people, that's just gonna be bound to happen. But yeah, that's why, like, sometimes it's better to just let things slide. Oh, is there a? Oh, what the
Well, it
fuck?
was
You're
kind-
281.
Well, it was kind of like the funniest thing was seeing to the Percy Jackson video, and he wouldn't just admit that, like, yeah, Percy has no immunity to power nullification, so the curse should be able to be bypassed by Toji's blade, but he just fucking wouldn't let it go.
Yep.
And you're just like, dude, it's not even that big of a deal. I remember being at work and I was just in the garden and I just like physically said to myself, it's not that big of a deal. Why are you trying to die on this hill?
Ah!
He still wins.
Kyle Gojo has been zimmed. Now. Even if Deborah has a domain expansion, I still see no reason to argue that he would be able to beat Gojo. I forgot what he crashed. I think he told me about his Marvel Rivals issues. I think I remember that one.
Because you know what's funny? Because when I was listening to the Percy Jackson one, it's just like, Mangler, that's literally, you've fallen into the burden of proof. You literally can't prove against it. You can't just say prove that he can be affected. It's like, that's not how that works. You disagree with the notion. You have to prove that power nullification wouldn't affect the curse.
No, believe me, I know. No, again, it wouldn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, Percy would still fucking stomp out the verse for the most part.
Well, that's why I was shrugging my shoulders at work. I was just like, why are you dying on this hill? He still wins. This isn't a situation of, like, you can... you concede to the blade, and therefore he loses. Now it's just like, okay, so one weapon gets through, but
We
as long as he has, it wouldn't matter.
we don't know what Deborah's domain expansion does yet. All we know is that he has one. We don't know what it does or how it works. We also don't even know if it's at the same level of refinement Gojo's is. At the current juncture, all we would assume is that Deborah is now undisputed top 3. But there's no reason to believe he would be... Oh, that looks like a boss battle area.
Are you ready for the high diff fight with Yuji where he finally dies?
No, I think Maharaga's actually going to kill him at this point. I think Maharaga genuinely just has a really good argument to beat him. The issue is that, did I really say expansion instead of expansion? You did. But no. Yeah, Deborah can just... Now Deborah can just fucking combine or adapt to an individual person. This raises a bigger question as to why he didn't just adapt to Gojo as a person rather than just adapt to Infinity. Because as far as we know right now, we don't actually know what the Binding Vow does for Maharaga.
Could just be one of those situations where it's Gege wrote himself into a corner, so he gave it another bullshit ability that he didn't think about the consequences going backwards.
No, I think this was always the intent. That's why, I'm personally convinced we're gonna get a statement at some point that says that Gojo's still stronger. Speaking of JJK, Mahito is back and he still has fraud. Like, bro, how are you gonna hide from your enemy in the afterlife for 60 years like a bitch, only for your enemy to pull up on you anyways? Oh man, that looks not fun. Man, I do not want to get in between all that noise. Bitch!
Hey, why is Mahito back? I thought he was consumed by Kenjaku.
No, at the end of JJK, you find out that he's just in the crossroads between life and death because he could affect souls. So I guess he just has the freedom to travel between the afterlife.
And so that he brought him back for nothing. Would you fucking stop?
I can't even reach a one-shot planet. Why are those two enemies fighting each other? Don't know. I'm assuming it's robots versus biological creatures, presumably. I should probably get involved before that thing fucking kills them all. No! Ah, gosh darn it! Yeah, apparently Yuji's gonna be using Mahito's ability to somehow get rid of all curses. Crossroads, so he met Crowley. Presumably, yes. Yeah, so Yuji's plans to get rid of all curses using Mahito's curse technique. Which begs the question, does that mean that Yuji's gonna power null his own planet and just get rid of curse energy in general?
Hang on. That doesn't sound like a good idea, because if there are aliens out there that can use curse energy, what if there's another race out there as well?
Yeah. We'll see what Yuji does. But Yuji's not exactly the brightest tool in the shed right now.
He's an old man. He's had 60 fucking years.
Yeah, and that hasn't helped anything. You should be grateful he's stronger now.
supposedly.
No, he's stronger. He can Black Flash at will. Like, worst case scenario, he's just inferior to Gojo and Sukuna. Oh, motherfucker.
Imagine if you get this statement that it's like, he never got stronger, he just refined his technique.
I believe it.
From what I understand, has Modelo been like a giant like waste of time?
No. I mean, it has a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be honest.
Because like,
only the
because
boss
when it
fights are
eventually
really
gets
fun in this game.
when it eventually gets this anime, it'll be like what 12 episodes.
It's only 25 chapters. It'd probably be 6 episodes now that I think about it. Oh, this looks like a boss room. All right.
Yeah, but they like to stretch shit out, and they'll try and make a season out of it.
We do not know if Yuji can use World Cleave.
Seeker of the now that you have discovered this.
Well, he can use Dismantle, can't he?
The
What?
church and the Necros.
He can use Dismantle, can't he?
Yes, but we don't know if he can use the World Cleave.
Possessing power that surpasses that of humans.
Imagine it if he becomes a binding Val merchant.
Don't hold back.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that again?
Use all your strength
Imagine if he becomes like Sukuna, the binding Val merchant.
Probably. Alright, boss battle. Let's go, bitch. Oh, he's fucking got 4 legs! Shit! He's got wheels! He's got fucking heelys! My opponent is fly as fuck. I never stood a chance! Oh, okay. They cooked with this one. This is bullshit. Where are my heelys? Okay, that's on me. I should have seen that one coming. Ah, motherfucker. Okay, to be fair, I killed myself there. Well, he should use World Cleave. If he doesn't know World Cleave, it just is what it is. He just doesn't know it.
When I was in the crowd, he went over to me and said, "You're something with your left little bit." Stop, man. What about KR? Did KR raise any emotions for you? He raised so many emotions. Like football. There's enough when I was in he was at the commentary table. He turned around with his head down to me and said,
Alright, let's do this, boys. Oh, there's a range to this fucking thing! I dodged. There's been wind here for several days. Oh, that sucks. Oh man, I'm just getting cooked right now. Oh, that was rough. That was rough. That was a rough start. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think Modelo's ending in, what, 4 chapters? If we struggle more with this boss, we'll take some time to just level up. But I don't think we need to. I think we're at a good enough level.
So he said 25 chapters to work with. Please tell me he hasn't like done multiple storylines where he's gonna get bored and he's gonna drop like half of them because he can't be fucked to actually finish them.
No, he's improved. Dude, what the fuck is this? I don't know which designer needs to hear this shit, but not having fucking a renewable fucking healing item is not a flex. Why not just run past him? Red Dust, because you probably don't play a lot of Dark Souls games, but you can't run past bosses. The problem is that this game's normal enemies are so fucking annoying to fight that like I don't even fucking this is just my life right now.
already gave them a wall breaker. What's the color? It's 35 meters.
Again, like whenever I think about like trying a Dark Souls game, all I can think of is like all the conversations that I've heard like you, Mangler, and Devil talk about. It's just like they are gigantic pains in the ass, but people seem to love them for reasons.
Look, I can tell you they are good games overall. It's just
I know that the type of games where people are just like, oh, I like them, but I know you wouldn't like them. And it's just like, is it the type of game where it's like you like it, but you wouldn't be able to recommend it to people?
no. I mean, I could recommend it. It's just that, like, I mean, you might be fucking stuck doing some tedious shit. I mean, it's not fucking Persona 3. I heard Voldemort versus Harry Dresden isn't a fair fight. Who the fuck is Harry Dresden? All right, let's do this again. Like, I'm not doing bad damage inherently. It probably takes me about 100 hits to kill him. The problem is more on me. I'm not really learning his patterns the way I'm supposed to right now. I'm kind of just like free-balling it. I'm not really doing my job.
That sounds fucking miserable.
Oh, it is.
You have to hit somebody 100 times. It's like that sounds fucking like what? That sounds bad.
Well, that's because of my like stat level. The game probably wants you to be a little bit of a higher level to do this. Motherfucker! It's probably more like 60 hits. Ah, son of a bitch. Harry Dresden is a guy from a book series I should read. Kyle, you know how people love spicy food? That's what Dark Souls is in gaming. Yeah, I guess that's one way of looking at it.
But that doesn't help me whatsoever because I love spicy food.
Look, they're not bad games. They're just not properly designed games, is what I'm gonna say. That's how I'm gonna phrase that. And the problem is that this is an indie game version of it, so this one's not even built by like the professionals. This is built by a guy in a studio of like 7 people who thought this was moderately acceptable and moved on from there. Now, to be fair, I have no issues with this boss battle. I think this boss battle is fine. I just fucking hate that there's always boss battles like these in annoying as fuck areas. Like, dude, please. The area already sucks. You don't have to make the boss suck too. Because, like, we were due for a challenge at this point, because every other boss up until this point had not really been much of a challenge. So this was bound to happen. And we're already doing decent numbers of damage. It's not like we're not dead in the water here. If I just actually focus... Yeah, he's doing something. Okay, so it looks like he's amped himself up. He's psyched himself up for this fight! The other problem, too, is that... Okay. Hang on. No, fuck, that's not what I wanted! Gosh darn it, stop swapping me to the fucking blood! Yeah, I knew I was gonna die. Oh, I'm still alive! For whatever fucking reason, it keeps swapping me back to the blood instead of the fucking shield. Holy fuck, game. Is that like fucking... Is that a thing here on this... No, it's not even a fucking thing here on this end. The fuck? Stop fucking... Gosh fucking darn it. Holy fuck. Give me the fucking shield. Holy fuck. Also, I don't have any fucking mud balls either, which is really fucking... I only have those. There's nowhere to fucking buy mud balls either. This is fucking stupid. I might upgrade the branch, see what the branch upgrade does, because I haven't upgraded any branches yet. Okay, but overall, this is not as... Motherfucker. Now, okay, see, that one's on me. I should already know he's going to do that. I'm just, like, being stubborn and just not refusing. Just like, why is it back to the blood? When did I... When did I swap?
It is the
When did I swap?
wait, who could possibly be?
Is that when it happened? I fucking hate how they ruined the fucking YouTube screen to check your fucking stream. Is that?
Yeah, what? Wait. That is so fun. Wow, it is canon. SmackDown is legit on one.
Okay, I see when it swapped. I see when it swapped.
Alright, let's look at SmackDown here. Big Show, Lotus Slave, Regal, and Christian in a 4-way. Undertaker, Kevin Nash. Play Valiant, the Double Gold, Stefan. Animal, what's this? Fucking. Undertaker wins. Kevin Nash. The Valiant wins. An animal. Great.
Oh, fuck.
And Money.
What I don't like personally is that the shield in this game just doesn't really do much. Like, it offers, depending on how close you are, it like doesn't really offer any real protection. I guess it offers more than nothing. Oh! Okay, bullshit. In case anyone's wondering, there is a parry-esque mechanic in this game, but it's really fucking bad. Oh my word! I had the shield button! I really don't want to have to make this fucking grind session. Okay. Alright. You know, fuck it. Let's see what fucking leveling up this fucking thing does. I'm curious. What does this do? Incredible. Alright, we have 4 heals now. Incredible. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my word! And I already saw I had swapped the blood. Would Dante really get along with the K-pop Demon Hunter girls? I don't know, I've never seen K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh my word. Okay, come on. Come on. Back at it again. Again, like, I'm fairly confident I can beat this guy. Like, I think my level's not the issue. I should not have gotten hit by that. That was the game cheating me, 100%. That one was me just fucking being a little fucking... Again, like, I can see where I'm making mistakes. It's not like the... Don't know about that one, Chief. That one fell a little kerfuckly. Oh, fuck out of here. Alright, assuming he doesn't do the charge, we should be fine. He did the charge anyways. Just fuck me. Why wouldn't he? Oh. Okay, can I heal? Just barely. Huh. Back up. I feel like I should have had more heal options by now, but like, I don't recall gaining too much blessed soil. No. that's on me. Fuck. Again, the attack pattern's not that complicated. I really just gotta fucking, like, take it a little easier, and I think I should be fine. The problem is that he's hitting me at points I don't think he should be hitting me. Oh, okay, come on. And it swapped to the blood again! Dude, can I'm gonna see if I can't get rid of that blood ability, because that ability is just, that ability will just kill me on its own. Hang on. Can I take that off? Or is it one of those games where it's all like, nah bro, you got your fucking, you got your whole kit, you know, you gotta suffer for it now. Alright, let's see how this goes. Again. And we're in fucking blood. Okay. I'm not sure if I agree with that last one, Amy, but whatever. No! Oh my word! Okay, come on, game. Fuck out of here. Sorry, Demon, I'm fucking. You focus a little bit. No! Damn it! Ooh. Okay, fuck out of here, game! I'm surprised he's not fucking hitting me. Is that gonna be a third charge or not? It is! 4 charges, just 3. Just 3. Dude, what are some of these fucking hitboxes? Come on! No! What's this? What's this? What's this? Dude, how am I supposed to have enough fucking health items for this fucking fight? Am I really supposed to do this shit fucking no hits? There's no fucking area to buy any. And I don't have any magical spells that kill me. Oh, we're getting there, we're getting there. Yeah, there's no vendor nearby or anything, so like how the fuck, like am I just supposed to really just fucking, like fucking just suck it basically? And Pimp Demon, in most of these games there's always gonna be a katana that does shit like that. Okay, I think we should be good though. I dodged back. Fuck out of here, game. Okay. How come these bosses don't say anything? Because in most Dark Souls games, the bosses don't talk. Oh. Okay. Again, it's not like like it's doable. I can see like it being doable. It's just fuck me. I'm just getting hit by some stupid shit. My timings, I guess, are just off. They don't feel like they're off. Oh, fuck out of here. I fucking rolled into that shit. Oh, motherfucker. Again, like, it is choreographed. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Again, like its attacks are choreographed. It's not like I can't. It's not like if with enough fucking effort I can't see what's going on. It's just that fucking like I'm just not feeling like this shit's done fucking fairly. Bro, if only. Dude, what the fuck is the tracking on that shit? I should not have been hit by that. Fuck out of here. Is there a lifesteal build I should fucking have access to him? Dude, what the I think that's the one, honestly, it's giving me the most fucking trouble. Is that like I'm used to games with better tracking, and in a game with good tracking, that shit wouldn't be hitting me. Because the fact that it automatically just fucking hones in on me is what I'm not used to. Because in other Dark Souls games, bosses don't do that. That one I should have seen coming. That should be fucking salty on this run. That one I don't think should be. What happened if Scarlet Rot from Elden Ring came to Earth? Would we all die? Yeah, probably. Well, actually, not really. I mean, Scarlet Rot's like has to spread. You have to go to where the Scarlet Rot is. You can't just accidentally get it. I might change up my armor after this, but this is like I think my best armor for the fight like this. I guess I could go for some lightning resistance, but that's not really killing me right now. That's the first one we've done that. Nope. Yeah, that's all over. Okay, that one felt unfair. No! Again, like, it's not undoable. Oh, no, shit, yeah, this is the one that deals damage. No! Alright, take that time frame to kill. Oh! Oh, I got greedy there, There we go. Oh, fucking finally, fuck. Yeah, fuck that. Okay, you know what? To be fair, it actually gave me a decent amount of XP. That could have been a lot worse. Let's go fucking level up. I don't even trust there being a branch up ahead. I'm gonna fucking level up first. Fuck that noise. Whew. Did the enemies despawn if you kill the boss in this area? have to go. I'm gonna have to check that real fast. No, they don't. Okay, I was like, that's weird. Yeah, no, but again, like I was saying, I was fairly confident I could have beat this fight with the level I'm currently at right now. I was just not paying attention properly. That would have been an example of a skill issue, for sure. There was a tree branch right up ahead, but you can, like, there's always supposed to be. I like how these boss deaths are so anticlimactic. It's because it's an indie game. If the game had like a bigger budget, it probably would be it probably would have better death scenes. Actually, no, I take it back. Most Dark Souls deaths are also pretty anticlimactic too. At least some of them have dialogue though. It depends on how big the studio was for this game. I don't think it was that big.
Alright, son. Well, I'll catch you tomorrow. Let me know if you like the stream or if you're gonna show roll.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Should be able to, but we'll see what happens.
No worries. See you tomorrow.
Peace, mate. That's where I feel it's kind of poor level design.
Don't blame me if I end up hurting. Power output was a bit too high. Well, sorry about the embarrassment. I'm a Dremelek. I'm a scholar and, well, the doctor of this area. This
Yeah, I
is
know.
my assistant.
Greetings, stranger. I'm
A doctor.
While everyone calls, I just replace prosthetic. I wonder if... Can't believe...
Arissa.
Arissa?
What are you...
Well... And a mate. Shut up! Must have run into hordes. They not only prey human. Normally, a night rank guard would be enough. Some bastard defeated that night.
I did it.
So it was you, you nasty...
What does a...
Well... In theory, it interferes with the Necro's cognitive ability. In theory.
Why would you...
Many of my clients live in this parish. But things will change once I build... I should never have added... We managed to take out that knight. Oh, no. Look, I'm investigating the powers behind the church and the Necros.
The powers...
Exactly. Those things don't just...
Yeah, I know, but I heard
No,
about that.
they're cutting-edge techniques and those spells. There must be... That's why I need your help. I've mastered some of their techniques. Consider this a bit...
You're so
What do...
If there are other powers behind the guards, I've analyzed a lot of them. However, I hardly got it. You're carrying that knight's crystal nuke.
Wow. This totally...
Well, that's just... To be more specific, I own. As for the nuclei themselves, see...
Okay, there we go. I was wondering when boss weapons would start showing up. Piercing damage. My technique's not high enough though. But yeah, no, I heard about them redoing it. It felt like it was very much.
How's that? Not bad, huh?
I see.
Then I've...
It felt very much like a spiteful match. I believe they didn't even give I believe they gave Dante barely like light speed, which is just ridiculous among most scalers. Even if you don't believe Dante gets immeasurable, like he has inaccessible arguments, and even if you don't buy those, he still has better arguments for light speed than just fucking baseline light speed. He's got better arguments for fucking speed than Bayo does. The issue is that, well, I mean, fuck, like, I mean, it is kind of being a broken record, but the main issue is that they just don't like Dante, and that sounds like fucking, that sounds fucked. But that's really just all there is to it. To be fair, they did make a new G1 blog I wanted to check out. I haven't had time to check it out yet, but I'll probably make some time this weekend to check it out. They did a Akatsuki versus Warlords versus, I forgot who the other group was. I think it was from Bleach. I think it was the Espada. More poison shenanigans. Why wouldn't there be? Oh, fuck out of here, game! Hang on, can I just put the fucking life dew in there? No, the only thing I can't do is put the life dew in there. Of course, why the fuck wouldn't I be able to? That'd be useful. I'm gonna assume it's a user error on my part, and that's it. That's what I'm gonna assume. Because if there really is no way to put the life dew on your thing, that seems kind of like a massive oversight. Four times FTL from him, Mundus flying, and 12 times the concentrating. Concentration won't last because of how Dante scrubs Royal Guard and Deadly Fortune. 4 times FTL from him and Mundus? Oh, that's terrible. What the fuck? What was their argument for that being so low? I know Death Battle had it super low, but I know what Death Battle's argument was. Was their argument the same one? What was their argument? Even then, that's still not where you would scale Dante's speed, regardless. Yo, I can't see shit. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? I can't make that jump. I know I can't make that jump. Oh, here we go. Stairs. Yeah, that's just egregious. And then we guess Bayonetta got immeasurable based on her non-canon fucking 2-player mode. Probably. I don't know. The sky's blue, so I feel like that's the right answer. Bayonetta is not the matchup where you should be fucking, like, playing fast and loose with that shit. No, what about the traveling in the creation feat? Because, like, the reason Mundus got the quadrillion, like, speed scaling was from flying to, like, a planet in a certain time frame based on not being able to see it around them. I fucking hate... Oh, hang on. You know, we're just recycling enemies, and I understand that, like, this is a small indie game, but fuck me, dude. Like, could we not combine the 2 most annoying enemies together at the same time, please? Like, is that all, like, just a reasonable request? There's someone down there at the bottom, but, oh, I can't do anything about it. Can you shoot me from there? No, you can't. We're good. Did I just accidentally fuck myself? No, I did not. Oh yeah, they'll never take that into account. Oh wow. For a second I thought I was gonna die there. Oh, okay. What was their arguments for being tied to stamina? Because, like, what was it, the DMC3 argument that completely debunks their position? Like normal? It is what it is. It's not like their positions can't be debunked super easily. Again, like, I just don't understand why they don't give Dante just an accessible speed at this point. Like, there's evidence for it. There's plenty of statements to work with it. Because I know they gave Bayonetta a measurable for that one, and I know what the arguments are for Bayonetta. That's probably the worst part about scaling DMC, is that for whatever fucking reason, everyone else His hacks work if he's pissed off. His hacks won't work if he's pissed. What? Based on what statement? Based on what evidence? Oh, Bayo barely has any fucking boobs. Come on, don't fucking lie to yourself. That is not the argument you want to give for fucking Bayo. They got a statement for his hacks not working when he's angry. Can I get a source on that? I'm sorry. Are you saying that... Did they say that he can't use hacks unless he's angry? No, I see what they're trying to do there. They're arguing because it doesn't happen all the time, there has to be a prerequisite to set it up, even though it's never been stated. Oh, I don't like that jump. And then I was able to store a bullet in her cleavage in the anime. I mean, she's not as flat as John, but I'm fairly confident she's pretty flat still regardless. Clifod wasn't mentioned? Well, of course the Clifod wasn't fucking mentioned, because they fucking know they can't fucking argue everything. No. Because that's the problem with, like, fucking G1 Blog and Death Battle by extension, is that when they know they don't have a good argument against something, they just won't mention it. Oh, fuck, is that gonna kill me? Yeah, looks like it's gonna kill me. Yeah, it's gonna kill me. I'm not even trying to be a dick there, that's just straight facts. Fuck, I gotta jump back around. There we go. The DM world and the human world are half of a universe? So do they just ignore all the statement? So do they just argue that it's one big universe then? I mean, they were together at one point, but the demon world has enough statements to where, like, you would not take that position. Well, no, it's more so like fucking, infinite size is flowery language? How many times does it have to be stated to be infinite or endless before it's no longer flowery language? Also, I don't think they understand what flowery language even means, but then again, these are the same guys who think Kratos scales to fucking universe or higher, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Did I just go back around? Yeah, I did. I fucked up. No, cause like, the thing is it's not even that what they did for Dante was gonna be wrong. It's that I knew that their Bayonetta arguments were also just gonna be massively fucking over fucking wanked. The fandom likes thinking Bayonetta has double D's with all the fan art and fanfiction describing her figure. Dude, I'm pretty sure she's rocking B cups. And like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she was only slightly bigger than John. I mean, I don't particularly care either way, but like, yeah, no. No, look, man, we have the evidence. We know what the evidence is. We know what their positions are. If they ever actually believe their positions, they would actually argue with people about it. Of course they didn't mention the pain and power, man, because no one wants to fucking argue that shit because you don't really have any way to argue around it. Also, to be fair, it is a little weird. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's like Star Spangled Perfect. I will leave it be. Zoro has bigger tits. What the fuck? Hang on. At the end of the day, nothing surprising. Just fucking G1 Blog being G1 Blog. I've always wondered why there was such a hate for DMC. Because the fandom wasn't always that popular, you know? Like, it wasn't like there were always DMC scalers being obnoxious, but it's always been that DMC just gets the short end of the stick. Because again, if we're really gonna break this down, and we go take a look at where G1 Block scaled Kratos, something tells me they'd give him a lot more benefit of the doubt. They said that's possible? No, that's weird. That's weird. So, they fucking cap Dante's speed at barely light speed, but they have arguments like that accepted? Fuck. What the fuck do they let Cyber get away with over there? Holy shit. At least fucking just fucking neuter the guy at that point. Fuck out of here, dude. Hello, Melissa. Oh my word. Dude, I'm gonna be honest, like, fucking, if you ever decide to make your own Dark Souls game, let me give you a little fucking sage wisdom right now. This will save you a lot of fucking, like, grief and shit. Don't put so many fucking Archer sections in your fucking game. Holy shit, no one fucking likes that stuff. It doesn't matter if you fucking can deal with it. No one fucking likes dealing with them in these types of fucking games. They're just fucking annoying. See, like, you see that shit? Where the fuck did I even get hit that time from? Is he still just up there? At one point, Frost was sub absolute zero. I cried. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. Like, that just doesn't seem like worth my. That just doesn't seem worth the fucking headache. And look, I try to be nice to people about shit nowadays and everything. I try not to be a total fucking dick about everything, but like, at some fucking point, you just gotta look at this shit and be like, dude, like, why the fuck are you even using this character if you're just gonna be so unfair with him? Like, a lot of people are gonna say the same thing for me with Clyde. If my videos end up fucking making the rounds once. No! You know, for a second I thought I was gonna live. For a second I thought, like, shit, maybe I'm actually gonna fucking survive this shit. I was wrong. You know what the worst part is that the designs of this map isn't even bad. Like, these are good map designs. Like, these look cool. But it's just overshadowed by how fucking annoying the game can be with its fucking enemy placements. What's Rabbit look like? Oh. Actual Rabbit, okay. We'll call it here for today, though. I think we made some decent progress. Next time we'll just get through this area, and then I feel like we're only like a few bosses and sections away from finishing the game. I'll give credit where credit's due. I appreciate the game's a lot more linear than Dark Souls is. So, like, I feel like I'm close to the end, but at the same time I could not be. Oh, fucking hell. But yeah, no. I knew damn well that shit was not gonna end well, like the Dante vs Bayonetta or fucking G1 blog. That's why I didn't. That's why me and Kyle never reacted to it. Because like once I heard the light speed, I just knew that it was like that's just not worth my time, you know. That just is what it is. The game's that short. Well, it's an indie game, so I don't expect it to be that long. But like we've been playing it now for like 4 hours. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 12 hours or less. So, I like how this game gave the protagonist personality. Actually, yeah, a lot of the Dark Souls clones or Dark Souls games usually do not include the. Actually, Dark Souls in general just doesn't give your protagonist a personality. It's actually one of the things about Dark Souls that's kind of interesting is that you just have nothing to work with. Oh. Damn it. Did we go down? No, we're up. Alright, cool. But yeah, no. Probably won't be talking about that. I will scale Bayonetta at some point and go through all of her arguments and stuff, but for now, We're focusing on Clive, and then we'll continue with some other stuff later in the year. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next streamer video, which will probably be Kyle's stream tomorrow, depending on how things go. So, take care.